My name is Carlos Ramirez-Rose, and I'm the alderperson of Chicago's 35th Ward. And we are here to break ground on the $27 million Logan Square and Milwaukee Avenue redesign project. Let's hear it. We are so excited here in our community in the 35th Ward in Logan Square and in Avondale because this project is years in the making. It was in spring of 2015 that I took office, and shortly thereafter, leaders with Logan Square Preservation came to meet with me. They sat down with me in my office just a few blocks away from here, and that group included a man who became my good friend, Andrew Schneider, president of Logan Square Preservation. Give it up for Andrew. And so we sat down and they talked to me about an opportunity that existed to make a major improvement to the infrastructure here in our community, to transform our community for the better. They said, look, we know that the city is planning to resurface Milwaukee Avenue and resurface the square, and it would be a missed opportunity if all they did was throw down new asphalt, put up some new lights, and call it a day. They said, we have an opportunity to reclaim space from cars and return it back to pedestrians and the public. We have an opportunity to beautify our neighborhood and to transform this community for generations to come. So they unfurled a map, and it was a very unofficial map because it hadn't been made by traffic engineers, it had been made by the community, but it showed a Logan Square that was intact, where Milwaukee Avenue that currently dissects the square was closed off and created a true roundabout. They showed a new space right here, a plaza that was Latin American inspired, and they talked about all the ways in which we could create pedestrian and traffic safety by taking away space from cars, giving it to pedestrian and cyclists, and creating a safer road for everyone while increasing green space in our community. And so I said, what do we got to do to get this done? And they said, we need the support of City Hall. So shortly thereafter, I met with Mayor Rahm Emanuel. He gave us the green light. We didn't agree on a lot of the times, but we agreed that this was a good project. And we then sat down with the then CDOT Commissioner, Rebecca Scheinfeld, and we started working on making this happen. That led to a multi-year design process led by, at that time, CDOT's Nate Roseberry. And we worked with our community. We had 6 large community meetings attended by hundreds of people. We had 6 stakeholder meetings attended by dozens of business owners, community institutions, cycling advocates, people from all different walks of life. And we came together around this proposal. It was tough. There were people that said, you can't take away space from cars and give it to cyclists around the square. There were people that said, you can't close off Logan Square, you can't close off Kedzie Avenue to create a new space, La Placita. That's crazy. But we got it done. And we know that when you have major changes like this one, major positive changes, it always takes a community coming together. So I really want to thank the community of Logan Square and Avondale. I really want to thank Palenque LSNA. I really want to thank Logan Square Preservation. I really want to thank the Logan Square Chamber of Commerce, Avondale Neighborhood Association, all of the community groups who came together and found that common ground and made this $27 million project possible. And while we're so grateful to the community, of course, we're also so grateful to our traffic engineers, to our experts, to Dave Miller, to Nate Roseberry. And speaking of our traffic czar in chief, I want to bring up the Commissioner of the Chicago Department of Transportation, Tom Carney, to talk to us a little bit more about this project. Tom?
Thank you very much, Alderman Ramirez-Rosas, and thank you, Mayor Johnson, for joining us here today. Thank you for that warm welcome from all the folks out here today. Good morning. I'm Tom Carney, Commissioner, Chicago Department of Transportation. Thank you for being here today to celebrate the start of this long-awaited project along Milwaukee Avenue. This streetscape improvement project will reconstruct Milwaukee Avenue from Logan Square to Belmont, creating a safer, more accessible, and inviting corridor. In addition to upgrading aging infrastructure, this project includes several important elements that will create a new vibrant community public spaces. These highlights include the reconfiguration of Logan Square to increase public space and improve traffic safety. This will feature new pedestrian space, a more cohesive and connected square, and it will include protected off-street bicycle paths around the square. The creation of the La Placita, a new plaza that will be located where we are standing today next to the Logan Square Blue Line station. Wider sidewalks and curb extensions to create more space for outdoor dining at local restaurants. Raised crosswalks, curb extensions, and pedestrian refuge islands to enhance pedestrian safety and encourage safer driving speeds, and modernize traffic signals to improve traffic flow and safety, as well as new street lights and parkway trees. This is a major project, and construction is expected to be completed by summer 2026. For the residents who live, work, and travel along this corridor, we thank you in advance for your patience throughout the construction. We've been working closely with the Alderman's office to keep residents and local businesses informed as we progress and mitigate construction impacts. Please remember when driving near work zones to slow down and drive with caution so crews can do their job safely. Before I close, I want to thank the team at CDOT for making this project a reality. Chief Engineer Dan Burke, Deputy Commissioner Ann Zhang, the engineers on the project, Dave Miller, Conan Chan, Sanjay Erdenbartar, I'm sorry about the pronunciation, Eric Anderson, Chris Sorich, and I certainly want to thank our former CDOT colleague who the county stole away, Nate Roseberry, who's here, but he played a key role in making this project a reality. A big thanks to our prime contractor, Capital Cement, and the RE for CM is ESG. And I just want to close by saying, you know, been out here this morning and you could just see the high volume of foot traffic coming through this corridor. And so we're really excited about this project. It's going to make it a lot safer for people trying to get to work, but also on the weekends, it's a real busy area for families and children. And so we really want to, make it safer for everyone to use this great addition of infrastructure we're building in the city. And behind all of that was the strong partnership of Alderman Ramirez Rosa. He's been involved at every level, keeping the vision and really, really uplifting the community engagement to make this all a reality. So we really thank the Alderman for his strong partnership on this. Thank you, Alderman.
Thank you. I want to take a moment to recognize some of the dignitaries that are here with us. We have 8th District Cook County Commissioner Anthony Quesada. We have State Senator-elect Graciela Guzman. We have Nilda Esparza, the executive producer for the Logan Square Chamber of Commerce. We have Andrew Schneider, the president of Logan Square Preservation. We have Christian Diaz, who is, what's your title right now?
Director of Equitable Community Development.
Director of Equitable Community Development with Logan Square Neighborhood Association, Palenque LSNA. And I want to make one thing clear. La Placita is a clear example of equitable community development. Right. When our community said we were going to make this major investment, it was leaders at Palenque LSNA like Christian Diaz who said that they needed to ensure that this investment was something that spoke to the history and the legacy and the future of this community. And that is how we got a Latin American inspired plaza right here at Kedzie Avenue, thanks to their leadership and their advocacy. So thank you so much, Palenque LSNA. And of course, I've just fallen in love with this contractor, Capital Cement. They're doing an amazing job. We're weeks ahead of schedule, so please give it up for Capital Cement and all the work that they are doing. Now, I mentioned that, we first started planning and talking about this project under Mayor Rahm Emanuel, but it took this mayor to actually break ground and to get this project done. And so we're so excited to bring up Mayor Brandon Johnson. We're so grateful for his leadership, and we're so proud and happy that under his administration and under his leadership, we are bringing this $27 million investment to Logan Square and Avondale and the 35th Ward. So without further ado, please give it up for Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Thank you so much, Alderman Ramirez Rosa. And, what a real example of leadership the Alderman has displayed in his time as an Alder. He's led with integrity. He's led with profound conviction. But most importantly, he has led with love. And we are a better city because of Alderman Ramirez Rosa. Can you all show him a little bit more love? And basically, what he's saying is, had I ran in 2015, this project would have been done. Grateful that we have some of my colleagues, Graciela and Anthony. Thank you both for your respective leadership at the county and the state level. But I'm also grateful that we have Commissioner Tom Carney, the Chicago Transit Authority, and all of the community stakeholders. Let's give it up for all of the community stakeholders, right? You know, today's groundbreaking, Milwaukee Streetscape and the Logan Square traffic circle redesign marks an important milestone for this community. This $27 million infrastructure project will create a new public outdoor space, and it's going to increase safety for all road users. And again, I'm going to repeat that, safety for all road users. And this will include public green spaces, improve pedestrian access, new modernized traffic signals and streetlights, wider sidewalks and curb extensions, and more safety features for people walking and biking, protected off-street bicycle paths. Now, I would have rode my bike up here this morning, but I wanted to wear a really cute suit today. So I'm not quite like Alderman LaSpada, where you can wear a suit and ride a bike. But to see all of the traffic and those who are on bikes and public transportation here, this is really a model for how the city of Chicago will continue to develop and modernize. It would also include the creation of, again, La Placita, a new plaza adjacent to the Logan Square Blue Line station that celebrates the Latin American heritage with key features and seating areas and community spaces. It's important that we preserve culture. There are some individuals that wish to wipe out culture, but not here in Chicago. In addition, as part of this transformative project, the CTA will redesign and build the main entrance to the Logan Square Blue Line to complement the new public plaza along Kedzie. This will allow better access to the station for people of all abilities. It will also help to improve CTA services and, most importantly, reliability. This project has been years in the making, and I'm truly grateful for the collaboration, the partnership, as well as the support that has come from organizations, city departments, and the residents of this community. That's what is really going to take you all to move our city forward. I'm excited to see the completion of this project, not only for the residents of this community and riders of the Blue Line, but really for the city as a whole. It will not only improve safety and add public spaces for people to get out and enjoy our city and their community, but also add a great deal of beautification. It highlights the importance of offering safe spaces to gather, to relax, and really to enjoy the beauty of Chicago. I know that this project will have a positive impact on residents and visitors, and it will have a positive impact for generations to come. So let's continue to work to make sure that we build a better, stronger, safer Chicago, and let's do it together. God bless you all, and again, congratulations.
All right, now we're going to break some ground. So if I could get the mayor, the commissioner, and then our other dignitaries, and I'm going to ask our team here to help coordinate this groundbreaking.
And Christian Andrew.
We're going to
Trying to figure out. That's yellow. I think we're going to do
Okay. All right.
Good to see you. No, my back hurts. I'm like, I ain't something.